Hey guys, I'm very excited to announce that the first batch of presets that I've created for the Line 6 Marketplace are now live and available to download and purchase. Below in the video description, you'll find links to take you to the Marketplace to check them out. They're all based on classic U2 songs and they're available for Helix and HX Stomp. So what I'm going to do is give you some sound examples, play through them, let you hear what they sound like, and if you'll stick around to the end of the video, I'm going to come back and talk about how I have them bundled together on the Marketplace, some different options, as well as how I created the presets and what you can expect when you download. So I'm going to get right to the examples and then I'll be right back to talk about them. Okay, so those are the presets. When you go to Marketplace, you'll notice I have a couple different packages put together. Preset Pack 1 is Where the Streets Have No Name, Still Haven't Found What I'm Looking For, and Vertigo. Preset Pack 2 is Pride, Bad, and Mysterious Ways. Now, both of these packs come with the files for Helix family product, which is Floor, LT, Native, Rack, as well as HX Stomp. So you get both. Regardless of what equipment you have, these presets will load and work. I also have two versions of the deluxe bundle, which the one for HX Stomp are all the 6 songs I just named. If you buy the deluxe package for the Helix family products, it comes with a bonus preset, which is Beautiful Day. This preset was just a little too big to fit into HX Stomp. I needed too many blocks and too many snapshots to really make it work and do it justice. So that's why it's not available in the HX Stomp deluxe package. Also in the deluxe package for the Helix family of products, I have the Variax bank that I used to create the types of guitars that the Edge used for these recordings. Because the Helix family of products have a VDI connection, they will load the right guitars for the songs. So that's one of the reasons I didn't include that with the HX Stomp, because it does not have a Variax connection on it. So the only other difference between the HX Stomp versions and the Helix family version is on the Helix family versions of the presets, I left a loop block in the beginning of every preset. The reason for that is if you need to dial it in for your particular speaker, your particular guitar, you can just record a loop of you playing whichever song the preset is for, and that way you can set the guitar aside and tweak it if you need to. I've found that's the easiest way for me when I'm setting up patches, so I'm not playing, stopping to tweak, playing. It's just a lot easier that way. So having said that, let me talk for just a second about how I created these presets. These were all done directly over USB to my computer. So it's the most truest, cleanest way to get these tweaked and saved, because I'm not using any other speakers or equipment that might color the sound. So these should work great into any PA you're going to use, any FR speaker, or recording directly. Now every speaker, even when I say FR, I'm assuming most you know what I'm talking about, but that's a full range flat response. Even from one brand to another, you may notice slight differences. So don't be surprised if you need to tweak a little bit, and that's going to be the case with any preset in the world. It's created on one person's system. You might have to do just a little bit to it to make it just perfect for you. The other thing is, as mentioned earlier with the Variax models, I tried to emulate the different guitar sounds as well that were used on these recordings. So for example, on this Where the Streets Have No Name, it uses that strat in between, that kind of quacky sound. If you plug a Les Paul in, it's not going to sound like the recording of the Edge playing Where the Streets Have No Name. So keep that in mind. If you want to get the accurate sound the way that you two did it, you do need to try to get in the ballpark of the styles of guitars that he used. One other thing I did want to mention is I was using the blue nylon picks that the Edge uses. It's dimpled for grip on the side where most people hold the pick. However, he turns the picks around and he actually uses that dimpled side to get that kind of pick scrape that is very characteristic of the tone that he gets. So just throwing that out there. I'll put a link in the description if you want to order these picks where you can find them. If you want to nail the sound exactly right, this is a very important part of the process. The last thing I'll say about one of the presets and getting the sound that you're hearing from these examples, the one preset that's a little finicky is Mysterious Ways. The reason for that is the filter used to get that sweep, that sound that is so signature to the song. It's very sensitive to the output of your guitar, to the kind of pickups you're using, and the way you play and how hard you attack the strings. So the parameters for sensitivity and attack, don't be surprised if you need to adjust those a little bit for your guitar. Don't get discouraged if you hit it and it doesn't sound like what you heard in the example or what you heard on the record. So just know that if you may need to adjust that sensitivity and attack, but as you heard in the audio example, it's in there, it works. So and if you buy the preset and are having trouble with that, feel free to reach out and I'll try to help you as best I can. So there you have it, guys. Again, very, very excited to have these presets available now. The links are below to buy. Please leave me a comment. Any comment suggestions on future presets or thoughts on these presets is always welcome. So again, just thank you guys so much, and we'll see you on the next one.